This is what I'm saying. Mike.
He's in my head. He's a little earwig.
I'm going to tell you the story real quick before we leave, and maybe Mike's going to say, Rob, you don't remember the story. This girl was gorgeous who sent him a message, right, on MySpace. And Mike's a decent-looking guy. He looked a lot better back then. I'm just saying. Shots fired.
Maybe he needs a haircut. He can come. He knows who to go to.
I got a picture of Mike here. He's got wavy hair. It's waving goodbye. But this girl was way, way out of everybody's league. I knew it. He knew it. Everybody knew it. But Mike's bravado, his confidence, his ego was fucking through the roof. He thought he was stone cold back then. He was giving people stunners, missing class. So this girl was gorgeous. She was blonde. I want to say her name was Brittany. Mike always liked Brittany's. We get there. We're in the bowling alley where these girls said they were going to meet us. And all of a sudden I see Mike on his phone. And he's like, and he hangs up and he goes, I'm shaking. I said, what, Mike? And he says, there's people outside. It wasn't really her. It was a fake profile, and they want to beat us up. I'm shitting my pants. Again, this goes back to my baseball story. I was short and fat. I wasn't ready for this. We stayed in that bowling alley for about an hour. Didn't move. They didn't come up. And then I think we called his cousin or his aunt to pick us up or something. He'll probably correct it next time we call him, if we call him. You're live right now. Are you open to that?
How long you need from me?
You got 3 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes?
Yeah, what do you want to do? You want to talk on the phone?
I want you to give your opinion on Mike.
Keep your head back.
Don't say his last name. He called in our show. He talked a lot of shit on us.
Keep your head back.
And I wanted. Obviously, you were in our earlier episode about our entry episode. We had our night out in AC, where I got to hit you.
Yes, we did. Great night.
We also had another night where we saw a what in Atlantic City? I don't remember. It was a.
I don't know if I can say that on the air, but it started with a T and ended with a Y with an RANNY in the middle.
Okay, all right. That was an interesting night.
Tranny.
Something like that. Thank you, Johnny. But I want you to just state, because Mike called in and he said a lot of negative things about our show. He's not expecting a follow-up, somebody who's going to talk about him. But I wanted to get a little feedback for the audience on what you thought about Mike through the years.
I mean, listen, just to sum it up, I can't say his last name on the radio, but if this is even the radio, but his name is Mike. I knew him since 6th grade. First time I saw him, I thought he was a ghost. That's because he was very pale, very white. But the cool thing about Mike was, he was a comedy. He was a comedian. He used to get in trouble in school. He used to scare all the girls. He used to scare all the teachers. And as a young boy, that was something, that really entertained me. And as Mike got older, he started to worship me and look at me as an idol. And, I feel bad as I got older. I started to, not be that idol that he wanted me to be. And then I look at him now and I see how far I've come and how not far he's come. And, I blame myself. I just don't think I did a good job taking that kid under my wing. And I regret that to this day, Robert. I took you under my wing, and look at you now. You got your own show.
Me and Mark.
Mark's the whole brains behind the
operation. But true or false, Johnny? You peaked at the age of 17.
That's false. I peaked at the age of 12 to 13. It was over by 17.
It was definitely over.
It was a good run, though. It was a good solid 5 years.
And we want to get you on the show. We want you to talk about some of your gambling losers. I know there's not much going on in the sports world tonight, but who do you like tonight?
Listen, if I like anything tonight, there is a Costa Rican soccer game. I would take the draw. I just feel like with no fans and that poor country of Costa Rica, it'd be good if both teams tie. It's good for both communities. There's nobody that wins. We're all losers when it all comes down to it. And I look forward to being on your show, whether it's sports, whether it's, philosophical things, whether it's girl advice. I'll be a much better fan than that kid Mike, whatever his last name was. I support the show, and I wish you and Mark the best. Hope to be on again.
Well, we appreciate that. We know we want to get you on here for the alcohol versus weed debate one time.
It'd be an honor. Just make sure you give me a heads up so I'm high during the conversation.
Thanks for calling in, Johnny, and stay safe out there.
You too. Be safe, guys.
Bye. That was Johnny. We'll get him on the show. Listen, we're trying to incorporate our friends. We're trying to get people on here we know, and maybe we could have some fun with this thing.